Alright guys, today we're going to be upgrading this 2012 MacBook Pro Retina with a 1 TB solid state drive. It's a little bit different procedure than some of my other videos because it's got one of these blade solid state drives instead of a SATA one. So I'm going to walk you guys through the steps. I bought this kit on Amazon and I'll provide the link below so that you can see which one it is. They come in 512 gigabyte, 1 TB, and 2 TB. The 2 TB was sold out at the time that I bought this, so I had to go with the 1 TB one, but the procedure is the same regardless of the capacity that you get. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. I did go ahead and get the kit that includes the solid state drive as well as the enclosure. And that's a really good idea for two reasons. One, obviously you can use your old solid state drive as additional external capacity, but also because this is going to make it much easier to do a migration rather than having to transfer it any other way. So the kit comes with the solid state drive as well as all the tools that you're going to need to open up the laptop, and then your cable here and some screws. So we're going to go ahead, set this stuff aside, and we'll start disassembly to be able to put the solid state drive in. Okay, so on the bottom here, you're going to see the battery and then your solid state drive. A lot of people go ahead and disconnect the battery. I've actually never had any issues as long as I'm well grounded and there's not a whole bunch of static in the air. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it. But you're going to go ahead and open up your solid state drive. And you're going to take your larger screwdriver that came with the kit. And you're going to pop it up slightly and then pull out, just like this. And you can take your new one here, and you're going to go ahead and line it up, just like that. And very similarly, you're going to take it and push it in like that. And you're basically going to push it in very similar to a RAM stick, but it needs a little bit more of a direct angle. And then you can go ahead and re-secure it. Okay, so now that you've got the laptop back together, if you are not going to be recovering from your original solid state drive, you can go ahead and just boot the computer up, hit Command Option R and start your internet recovery, download a new operating system, and you'll be good to go. If you are going to be recovering from your old solid state drive, you're going to need to use the enclosure that came with the SSD in this package. This is actually a really nice enclosure. I'm super impressed. It's like a solid aluminum enclosure that just feels really good. So what you're going to do, it just slides to open. Just push on one side like that. Top comes off. Then you'll go ahead and you'll remove this, and then you'll put the old solid state drive in here just like that. Again, you're gonna put it at a slight angle and then push in, and you'll be at that stage. Now the kit that it came with has 3 screws. You're gonna notice that 2 of them are 1 length and then a third is shorter. It's the shorter one you need next. And I'm gonna go ahead and just stick that here. Okay, just like that. Then you'll go ahead and recover it. We've got 2 more here. And then it even comes with a new little foot for you to peel away and stick on. Just like that. Okay, so once you've got this reassembled, we're gonna go ahead and take this cord, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do the recovery from the old solid state drive. Okay, now that the drive is plugged in, you're gonna go ahead and turn it on, and you're gonna hit Command R as it's booting up. Okay, so once it's booted up, after hitting Command R, you're gonna see Disk Utility. Go ahead and open that. And then you're gonna see the Aura Pro solid state drive is now inside the laptop, and you've got your external hard drive here, which is actually where it's booted off of. Okay, so you're gonna see, when you click restore, you're gonna see, are you sure you wanna do this? It's gonna erase everything that's on that internal drive. It's a brand new drive, so there's nothing on there. You're gonna go ahead and click restore.